Hey guys, it's Comic Book Quickie time with Economics and Comics. If you enjoy this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and turn on all notifications. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. This is actually a really good read. This book is jam-packed full of keys. This book came out in July '84. It's Tales of the Teen Titans, number 44. You got the first Nightwing with a brief origin. I believe you have the first Jericho in costume with an origin. And you have Deathstroke's origin. This book is jam-packed. George Perez, Marv Wolfman, Dick Giordano. Okay? It starts off with Dick, Robin, ex-Robin, Dick Grayson, talking to Deathstroke's wife. And she begins to tell him, essentially, the complete origin story of Deathstroke. And it's a long one. It's a really long origin story. It talks about how he was young when he joined the military. He kind of snuck in, and he was the best of the best, and they were looking for the best of the best, right? And, it just shows all that stuff, right? His training and everything. And he's succeeded to get past, like, the hardest parts of the course. And then he gets beat by this lady, which ends up being his wife, Mrs. Deathstroke, or however you want to call her. And she says, look, I have all this training. I'm going to teach you more stuff that I've learned. She's showing him all her moves and stuff like that. And she begins to train him. Okay? This book really has a lot in it. It's really good. The story's really good. So, after all the training and everything, he gets married. Then he instantly goes to war. She's pregnant. And Grant Wilson's born, who I think ends up dying and was another character. Okay? Eventually, Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, takes some medicine for something. I can't remember. What it was, but he got sick, right? And the military ended up kicking him out, but that was his life. So, basically, he started doing like safari hunting and stuff like that and disappearing a lot. Basically, he had become a contract killer and no one knew, okay? So, while his wife was home alone and she has training, some people came to attack, so she knew they were coming to attack, right? Oh, by the way, this is a Mark Jewelers insert. You can look for these in comics. They're reasonably rare. You find them on most military bases, and they're even more rare in a DC comic. So this book itself is jam-packed with goodies for me. So anyway, she kills most of them. She doesn't kill them all, and they get her son, Jericho, her other son, right? Slade comes home. She tells him what's happened. And he says, let's go get him. Then he tells her the truth about everything. And he dons the Deathstroke costume in front of her. Okay? They go to the bad guys. And she says, I'm going with you. It's my son. The bad guy says, look, you're going to tell me information or we're going to cut your kid's throat. And of course, Slade thinks he's super fast. So he throws a knife. Then they kill everybody. But the guy slit Jericho's throat, and that's why he's mute. So she left him, okay? Now she's telling everything to Dick Grayson. at Teen Titans headquarters or whatever because she wants him to trust him. Because she knows where Deathstroke is and the other issues he was there, right? So she's trying to help Dick Grayson convince him that they're honest. Okay? So we're done with Deathstroke's origin. And she's like, well, what are you going to do? So now Dick Grayson runs upstairs. And he has a brief origin. He's talking about his past with Superman, Batman, and all these other things, and how he's always wanted to be something different. So he comes down and he says, I'm Nightwing. So there don's a costume. He comes down and Jericho's in his costume. And I'm Jericho. Right? I think that's 2 first appearances. So I think this is the first appearance of Jericho in costume. Okay? And he's like, I can't take him with me. And she's like, Jericho is a mutant. I don't ever think they said mutant in DC until then. I don't know 100%. And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, let's look at, stare at my son. So they stare. Jericho takes over now Nightwing's body. Okay? And makes himself punch himself and stuff like that. And they become friends. And basically, they go off to find Deathstroke. Now, if you're watching the Titans show, it's close. And the Titans show is very good. But this is it. This is like the origin of Jericho, the origin of Nightwing, or the first appearance of those two, and a gigantic origin of Deathstroke, the Terminator. Great book, great key. I hope you enjoyed this comic book quickie.